Welcome back to New Rockstars. It's me, MT, and Captain America New World Order is the Captain America movie we have all been waiting for ever since we saw America's new Star-Spangled Man with a plan swoop in and save the day in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It feels like just yesterday I watched Sam team up with a senior citizen to beat up Johnny Mayonnaise for his shield back. Good times, good times. But with a title like New World Order, I cannot help but wonder just who in the MCU will be needing to get their butts kicked by our flying Uncle Sam with a plan for trying to take over the damn planet, huh? Like, who could be behind Phase 5's New World Order? Well, I think I may have an idea, and it has to do with a big Easter egg Marvel put in Age of Ultron many moons ago. So come walk with me, my nerd babies, come walk. But before we go on this walk, make sure you head on over to newrockstarsmerch.com so you can pick up our latest obsession shirt. We have all sorts of amazing gear, hats, shirts, and all amazing nerd stuff for you and your nerdy little loved ones. So head on over to newrockstarsmerch.com today. All right, guys, so what if I told you that there's actually a hidden organization of sketchy bad guys in the MCU that are trying to make a New World Order, huh? And that group has been MCU canon for like a decade now. And that group could consist of the greatest evil minds of the MCU, like, I don't know, Dr. Doom, MODOK, the Leader, and even maybe a Ulysses Claw from the grave. Would that blow your mind? I'm sure you'd think I was nuts, that I was peddling conspiracy theories that I heard on Mark Zuckerberg's Metaspace or whatever it's called these days. But I believe it's true, and it's something that I hinted at towards at the end of my recent video that I did on how Samuel Stearns, aka the Leader, was going to factor into the new She-Hulk series. That's right, gang, I'm about to talk about the MCU Intelligencia. I'm gonna switch between the two pronunciations multiple times most likely, so whatever. The Intelligencia, the group of Marvel's smartest villains who come together to try to take over the world with the combined powers of their sinister cerebrums, and a group that was established as MCU canon in Avengers Age of Ultron when the Avengers are combing through old SHIELD Hydra files to find information on associates of the mad genius known as Baron Strucker. You know, that evil dude from Hydra with the monocle that gave Wanda and Pietro powers. The Avengers pick up a file on Black Panther's Ulysses Claw and discover that on top of being a friend to this Hydra science freak Strucker, Claw also apparently used to be part of MCU's Intelligencia, as he is listed as a former member. Marvel's Intelligencia are actually a group from the comics that originally came together to share evil science ideas and do evil hood rat shit together. For example, steal from the impossible to break into nations of Wakanda and Atlantis. That's impressive. Or create a bunch of gamma-powered mutates using pretty much everyone Bruce Banner knows. As the Intelligencia are directly responsible for the creation of Rick Jones's A-Bomb, Betty Ross's Red She-Hulk, and Thunderbolt Ross's Red Hulk personalities. And the villains that actually comprise the Intelligencia in the comics are Hank Pym's arch enemy Egghead, MODOK, the Leader, the Trapster, the Mad Thinker, the Red Ghost, and of course, Dr. Doom. Can't have a group of smart people without Dr. Doom. But later on, after Dr. Doom would betray the team, Black Panther villain Ulysses Claw would be added to the roster. But the reason why I think the MCU Intelligencia will be behind Captain America New World Order is specifically because of a huge loose thread left behind by the MCU since the end of the Incredible Hulk. The very man who would form the Intelligencia himself in the comics, the Leader. Because, much like I brought up in my recent video on the Leader, after this nerd Samuel Stearns got his brain mutated by Hulk blood, the Leader tells Black Widow that he has used his new clairvoyance powers to foresee an illustrious future defined by power and influence. A future that apparently started the second his brain started growing and calculating the future with astonishing accuracy. But this is before Black Widow would shoot him in the kneecaps, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. would arrest him and put him in containment. However, since it was revealed that S.H.I.E.L.D. was actually Hydra in Captain America the Winter Soldier, the same movie that established Hydra's intense desire to try to predict the future through their Project Insight program, and Ant-Man 1 revealed that Hydra was slowly rebuilding with, leaders like Mitchell Carson, who spent his entire S.H.I.E.L.D. career toppling governments, I can very much see the Leader being recruited by Hydra formally to continue Project Insight in secret, but this time with his own That's So Raven ass six head rather than Zola's algorithm. So this being said, and knowing that the sketchy Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who already seems to know that the future isn't going to need a Captain America anymore, has strong links to Hydra in the comics as Madam Hydra, I have a strong feeling that she will allow the Leader to assemble the greatest minds of the MCU to help her manipulate American society by predicting the future so that she can eliminate threats to Hydra's plans for a new world order in secret, rather than using big-ass S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarriers that literally are incapable of not crashing into each other or the ground. And I can also see Val naming Samuel Stearns the leader of her group of the smartest bad guys in the business. A group that will likely include MODOK from Quantumania, a copy of the super smart Zola, the highly anticipated Dr. Doom, Elias Starr, aka Egghead from Ant-Man and the Wasp, who I don't think is dead at all, and I made a video about that in the past, and possibly even a resurrected Ulysses Claw in his living sound form like in the comics, because in the comics, he doesn't really have a body. He's literally living sound. So I think that his death in Black Panther was sort of setting up this new living sound form. And I also think it was implied in Age of Ultron that Baron Strucker was probably part of this intelligentsia group as well before he died, as he was an insanely smart dude that had a business relationship with Claw, who was already part of that group. There's not really a lot of smarter people than Strucker. It's a very small list. I believe that these villains, led by the leader, will be the ones that Sam Wilson will likely have to face off against in Captain America: New World Order, as the leader attempts to reshape American society by helping Hydra pick the best influential world figures to either eliminate or replace with someone loyal to their agenda. You know, a little bit like Norman Osborn attempted to do during the Dark Reign storyline after the events of Secret Invasion, slowly making the world more villain-friendly from the shadows. A world where Marvel's most evil villains can act without fearing the eye of the law or the wrath of the Avengers. Because in this New World Order, there are no Avengers and the law is theirs to control. The leader was obsessed with the idea of doing this exact thing when he first popped up on the scene in the comics as the Incredible Hulk's nemesis. So I would not be surprised if Marvel Studios stayed true to the leader's nature in the comics by making him the leader of the MCU's Intelligencia for Captain America 4. Because God knows the leader is not going to appear as a villain in a standalone Hulk movie. Like, that is something that Marvel Studios and Universal Pictures are allergic to, apparently. Come on, just give us a Hulk movie. Just give us one really good World War Hulk. Send that motherfucker to space, get him angry, and then have him come back with a squad. But anyways, that is who I believe is going to be the big major threat for Captain America: New World Order. But let us know what you think in the comment section below, my nerd babies. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can follow me at MasterTainment on Twitter if you want to see me tweet some weird shit and really fun theories. But more importantly, you can follow New Rockstars wherever we are on social media. And also, do not forget to hit up newrockstarsmerch.com so that you can pick up our latest Obsession shirts and all of our amazing merch options over there today. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.